Welcome back, everyone. The Lake Lehman field hockey team is gearing up for another successful year. They've got a handful of returning all-state girls and a great attitude about the season ahead. Play hard and have fun. Underneath the lights and on the black turf is where the Lake Lehman field hockey team is getting to work. Last season was very successful for the Black Knights with a 16-3 record and a huge win over Wyoming Seminary to make it to the District 2 AA final. Even though they lost to Crestwood in that game, they were still able to get a berth into the state playoffs and prove they're a program to be reckoned with. With 2 first-team All-Staters back in the lineup, they look poised to have an explosive season.
You definitely have to step up more to the team. Like, the underclassmen all look up to you, and you have to always be motivating them and work extra hard so they see how hard they have to work on the field and off the field. Last year we only made it to the first round of states, which was good that we made it, but not as good as we wanted to be. So hopefully this year we'll make it past that.
It feels really nice because just being a part of the team for so long, and I feel like being a leader of this team, since we have such a high expectation, we just have a lot of, I guess you could say, experience, skill, intensity, just all-around players in every level of the field. So it helps balance us out and play well together.
We're fortunate to have 9 starters coming back. We graduated 2 last year, so we have 9 coming back, and we're really excited about them. They've all been playing a lot of travel and playing all year and committing themselves to the sport that we all love, and it shows. They're on the field, they're passing well, they're talking well to each other, there's good communication, their skills are quick, and they've been really working on getting in good physical condition, and so I just have high hopes for them in this year. They've been to states, and several of them have been to states several times now, and so it's not as huge a mystique, and it seems attainable. So that's one of the first hurdles, just to emotionally and intellectually get to the point where they understand where they are, what it takes to win, and I think that most of these kids have that.
5 girls on the roster are already committed to some big-time schools, which makes Coach Lipsky, who recently surpassed her 400th career win, very, very proud.
It's exciting because coaches recognize the fact that these girls are putting so much time and effort into our sport. And so we have a girl going to Louisville, we have a girl going to Temple, we have a girl going to St. Francis, 2 going to Quinnipiac, and 1 going to Kutztown. They're all committed now. And each of those coach and getting in touch with them and talking with them for the girls are lauding our conference, which is a testament to the coaches that we have here and the amount of work that we're all willing to put in, and a big testament to the girls, that they just dedicate themselves to this sport, and it shows throughout the conference.
It was a little stressful because I didn't know where to go at first, but once I made the decision, I knew it was the right one, and just the coaching staff and the atmosphere there, it's amazing, and I just love it there.
It is a big confidence boost knowing that I have girls to back me up, but at the same time, we have to take every game one step at a time, and nothing's guaranteed. Just because we're all playing on in the future doesn't mean anything. We need to focus on this season and what's coming next in game after game, so we can prepare ourselves for that next game and prepare ourselves for success.
With so much talent in the Wyoming Valley Conference, the Black Knights say that fact only helps them when it comes to being prepared for postseason play.
Yeah, I definitely think the conference getting bigger and the harder teams makes it a lot better for us because more competition, so we could work on our skills more.
The U.S. Olympic field hockey team recently electrified the nation with a great run in Rio. With 3 Wyoming Valley Conference athletes on the roster, the Lehman girls were more inspired than ever.
It was really exciting, especially since so many girls were such locals, and that Lancaster is about maybe 2.5 hours away, so it's practically our back door. So at any time we can go down and see them practice or see them play when they have games. So it's more of a reassurance that PA is the hub of hockey. Kind of makes everything a lot more special because everything's in your home.
All of us who have a passion for field hockey were transfixed by the whole thing, and it was neat this year because the time was at a time when you could actually watch it. It wasn't 3 a.m. in the morning, and so we got to see a lot of those games, and we referenced those in practice, talking about the quickness of the sticks and doing things at pace and surrounding the goal cage. And so many of the things that they were able to do, we could talk about when the kids came to practice. And I think also seeing people from their conference makes them understand that it is not some tremendously elusive thing, that if you dedicate yourself and commit yourself to something, that you too can attain heights like that.
As with many sports this year, PIAA reclassifications affect field hockey, with a new single A group being formed, including teams like Lehman, Wyoming Seminary, and Wyoming area. Even though the competition will be fierce, the Black Knights will no longer compete against four-time defending AA champs Crestwood, who've been the monkey on their back in recent years. The team opens conference play Monday, September 12th at Pittston area. Coming up next, you'll get to know Mount Carmel's Manus McCracken.